the ultimate Amazon SEO optimization guide for 2026. So if you need to understand, optimize with Amazon search engine optimization to rank in 2026, this is the ultimate system that we created. We collected all the information from the YouTube and from the web. We used our agency and processes that we use with our clients. We added the information that are not available on Google or YouTube, and we created this guide and a document that I will now show in this video. Right now, a lot of Amazon sellers are optimizing their listings wrong because they don't understand the process. 2026 is different from 2025 and is different from 2024. A lot of videos are old and outdated. And so that's the reason why the same product can rank higher or lower based on SEO and optimization strategies. So in this video, you will see the real Amazon SEO optimization system that we use as an agency and in the coaching process that we use with our students. Why most listings are technically optimized but strategically broken. It's quite complex, this concept. How Amazon SEO listing and ads work together as one system, and the one ranking lever that most sellers never touch because it's almost never explained publicly. I will start also with a bonus session that I have not found often on YouTube about how we do keywords analysis with our agency. I will show you here. This information is nowhere available. I don't see it around. So stay until the end because all the process is very complex and I want to create um, a masterclass for you that you can watch over and over and over for whole the year, and you can come back here every time you need it to understand better SEO optimization. It will be quite complex but full. After watching this video, you will have all the tools and information available. What's my authority to talk about this is I'm Pietro Mappers from Success Mappers. We've been working with Amazon since 2017. We managed over 600 ad campaigns. We optimize SEO constantly daily for our clients. Our SEO strategies are tested and proven over and over and over and over again. And I will now go into the document, but before going to the document, what I will show you again in the videos is about why two listings can rank differently on Amazon. How can you detect relevancy and conversion on Amazon in 2026 so that your SEO optimization is done right, and how serious sellers right now are building listings and growing on Amazon, USA, Europe, UK, Japan, everywhere. Optimize for the algorithm because the algorithm of Amazon is constantly updating and the process is constantly changing. So let's go right into it. So this is a documentation that I created. If you wanted to watch better any part, you can pause the video and read it. I will start with the bonus chapter. Why? Because this is a section that I have not seen around on YouTube often. And it's the process that we're using as a company, as an agency, and the coaching process, because I think it's the most important part of SEO. Keyword selection and keyword categorization to select the best keyword by priority and relevancy. So the biggest SEO mistakes on Amazon is chasing search volume over buyer intent. Buyer intent is the most important factor in keyword selection. You need the keyword selection right for then optimize for the right keywords. You cannot optimize for the right keyword. You cannot optimize the listing if you don't know what are your keywords and what is the intent. This is something that I want you to understand very, very well. Watch these 5-10 minutes with a lot of attention because it's very important. So you can have volume, but if you don't have intent, the clients are not gonna buy from the keywords. And if clients are not gonna buy, as you can see later, they are not gonna convert, and the keywords optimization doesn't work. Amazon will get signal that those keywords are not right, and you will not rank on those keywords. If you have not buyer intent, you kill CTR, the click-through rate, you click conversion, you destroy the rank, right? You disappear from the rank if you don't convert, if you don't have buyer intent. Amazon does not reward traffic, it rewards traffic that buys. That's an important concept. The keyword selection hierarchy is about prioritize. So you have millions of keywords on Amazon. You need to select only the most important one. And if you have big list of keywords, you need to give priority to the most important one, then focus specifically on the most important one, especially in the areas where you cannot stuff too many keywords. Like the title has limited space, bullet point has limited space, the images. There is a way where you can use keywords in the images. We will talk about it later. You have very limited space. In the main image, you have limited space for keywords. Main image doesn't rank for keywords um, uh, with the algorithm, but people see the keywords in the main image sometime. On some products, you can convert better if you put the keywords in the main image. It's a tricky thing that I will talk about later. So a keyword is a intent if it clearly implies a product is is ready to get bought from that keyword and exactly your product. Not other products, not similar products, exactly your product. A buyer could reasonably purchase immediately. So if that's what happens, it's a high intent. Competing listings are different, are direct substitutes for yours. So if you have substitutes in the keywords, and your competition are substitutes in the same keyword, that means that the keyword is correlated to your competitors. So examples, stainless steel water bottle is an intent for a stainless steel water bottle. Best water bottle for gym, medium intent because they don't know already that they want a stainless steel water bottle. How much water should I drink is no intent. But for example, water bottle, bottle for gym, those keywords have low intent. So it's not the priority for you to put in the keywords, especially if you're small and you want to rank strongly on specific keywords, right? So keywords are intent, priority. Then if you have space, you can focus on medium and lower intent keywords, but don't switch the two. If a buyer types the keyword, hey, your product would not fully satisfy them, the keyword is irrelevant. If they're not ready to buy, that's not the best keyword. Relevance filter and categorization. So this is a very important concept. You need to do SEO in big quantities, but you need to do it like filter and categorization. If the keywords are not specifically high intent for your product, if they are maybe and sometime relevant to your product, those are not the best keywords that you need to put in your listing. Amazon measures everything. So post-click behavior, the conversion, the ranking will decay if you don't convert directly. So high intent converts fast, so you can rank, you can signal to Amazon that your product is relevant. AI-driven keyword categorization. That's the second point. So find the best keywords is the most important thing. After finding the best keywords, you need to make it efficient because you cannot find the right keywords manually for thousands of products. And here we use AI. So categorization by AI is something that we talk about other videos. It will be much more important in the future. It decreases the cost of testing. It decreases the cost of automatic campaigns. A lot of the time, if you do this correctly, you don't need to do automatic campaigns. Test keywords, you exactly do manual on the right keywords. So is very cutting cost. It cutting costs a lot if you do AI-driven keyword categorization. How do you do it? You have the list of keywords you can extract from everywhere. Ilium Tag, Django Scout, Brand Analytics, PPC Search Term, Competitors ASIN. You can extract your own keywords where you're indexing if you want to optimize your listing right now. You input in Google Sheets, and then you add columns based on a lot of categories. It could be a language or intent or category, cluster by category. It doesn't matter. The point is you need to categorize them so that you can understand if keywords are high intent, super relevant, or not super relevant, low intent. When you have the list of super relevant keywords, this is the best list of keywords you have. And to do that, you use AI. So for example, you can use AI to detect the blacklist keywords. So keywords to blacklist, keywords that signal low intent, keywords that signal medium intent. You add multiple columns in Google Sheet by cluster and group and categorization. And after that, we usually use a store. Um, um, we program the Google Sheet with the AI so that it can detect and give a score about the categorization. If, for example, the final score is 5 out of 5 is super relevant high intent. If the score at the end is 1 out of 5, is low relevancy, low intent, is not worth to use it. It's very complex topic. I understand. You can rewatch this video over and over and over. You can subscribe also. Maybe we will create a video tutorial to show exactly this process. Also, if you want to do it with us, there is the free analysis that you can book up in our channel so that we can talk about it together and create a free plan. And we can show you step by step your exact product, how to do it. Also, it's a work that we do every time we work with any store. So if you want to work with us, you want us to manage your Amazon ads and SEO, you can write us, get the free plan, and see if we can work together. So after use AI to group synonyms or any categorization, you have a clean list by priority of keywords. This is especially very important if you do European marketplaces with low data density. We work a lot with Europe SEO in different languages. In Europe, there are a lot of languages. I don't remember exactly, maybe 7, 8 languages. You need to do it with AI to categorize SEO correctly. Why this matter is in the US, in Europe, is about low search volume, linguistic barriers, high cost of irrelevancy, because if you get keywords wrong, no, sorry, this maybe I need to delete. Whatever. AI-driven categorization is not optimal. It is the fastest way to reduce PPC waste and avoid dependency of automatic campaign. As I told you, if you do SEO correctly, you spend less on PPC, you convert better, you sell organically, a lot of amazing things. So the master keyword list drives everything. So that's the starting point. After we clarify this point, we'll talk about how you can use the master keyword list to optimize your listing. That is exactly how can you use all this work to make more sales. You need to assign, to make it very direct, introduce this topic, you need to assign these keywords by priority in the most important parts of the listing: title, bullets, backend, plus content, in the reviews, in Q&A section. So everywhere you need to position all the keywords around the listing with some strategies. Always remember, relevancy is king, so try to use the master keywords by relevancy to do that. And here now I talk about the core playbook on how to optimize the SEO and the listing optimization, do the listing optimization correctly. So how Amazon actually ranks products. Amazon does not rank products to reward sellers, but because it wants to make more money. So maximize purchase probability for search. So Amazon want to make more sales. If you give more sales by a specific keywords, Amazon is gonna rank you better. Every ranking decision has one question: which product is most likely to be bought right now by the shopper? So to make it simple, the rank equation is say velocity per conversion rate, per relevancy, per customer satisfaction. There is also, you can include also click-through rate, conversion rate, add to cart in this equation. But the point is, if you get sales velocity with the minimum clicks, so maximum conversion rate and relevancy, you get more rank. And some things weight more. So sales velocity is the most important topic, and you rank specifically on every keyword. So every keyword that can have a different rank because it's different sales velocity, conversion rate, relevancy, etc. So the implication, what are the implications? So you don't have SEO engine optimization if you don't have sales. So yes, you do SEO optimization, but then you need to convert. So SEO optimization is also about matching the conversion of your listing to the keywords. Right? It's not finding the right keywords, it's also finding the best conversion for the keywords. You need to match them. Right? That's why I told you find the best keyword most relevant. And then after that, you can define the best conversion of the listing. If I need also to add a step, SEO optimization starts from the product development. So you need to create a product. So you need to take the keywords, create the best product for the keywords, and then create the best listing for the product for the keywords. Right? Sales signal hierarchy. Not all sales are equal. Amazon assigns differently ranking strength based on how the sales happens. There are weakest ranking signs and stronger ranking signs. Full price organic keyword sales are the best for rank. Like if the clients searched and then clicked on your listing and bought, that's the best. At full price, the best. If they buy a product with higher price, is the best because you make more revenue per click for Amazon. And then there is a PPC sales. Is good, is important, but has a bit less importance compared to organic sales. But still, Amazon wants to do PPC. It's important topic. External traffic sales, yes, those are important. Some people say it doesn't impact too much in a bad way the conversion rates. I'm not sure about that. It really depends about the situation. You should not care much about that. Also because external traffic is the last point. You need to optimize for the keywords on Amazon with the listing. External traffic is just the last thing you should do if you have already a good product or if you have really a bad product that's not converting. But I think external traffic is another topic. It's not Amazon marketing. It's about um, finding external traffic to have more sales, but it's complex. It's more complex. We can discuss in another video. And then there is also discounts, rebate sales. They give very weak signals. Um, Also, they decrease the revenue per click. So it's not the priority, right? Um, so you needed to rely on organic sales and PPC sales to rank, especially on organic conversion. You can use discounts coupon to increase the conversion rates, right? So it has a use, but the priority is organic sales and sales, by PPC sales. Title optimization is one of the most important optimization section. You have a limited characters. You don't need to stuff keywords. It's something that needs to be human readable. You need to front load intent keywords because sometimes clients don't see the full title, they see a part of the title. Also keep in mind that we have a full video on our channel about the customer journey, and we talk exactly about that. The title um, is required to convert in different part of the funnel. So usually the start of the title is the most important for that reason. Keyword placement, so you need to front load in bullet point, front load in title, front load in description, usually. And then you need also to keep in mind that it's about conversion of the human behavior, right? It's not only about to optimize for the Amazon algorithm, but also to convert so that people read and they want to click and they want to buy. So sometime bullet point front load, right keywords, and then you describe with the right keywords after you front load. Um, there is other information here about brand placement, second keyword placement, whatever. Canonical URL reality, the first 4 or 5 keywords influence in rank. And of course, there is some ranking changes based on Google indexing and external SEO. So that's something useful to keep in mind too. Keep in mind that is not the most important thing, Google indexing. Is the priority is about Amazon indexing and ranking. CTR is very important because the ranking is based on conversion. So if you don't convert well, you lose the SEO optimization, right? So you need to create click to rate happens with the main image, for example, and the starting of the title. People see also the price, the coupon, the discounts. You need to get those clicks. To do that, you need to put keywords that get the clicks. So focus also on specific outcomes of the keywords, clear differentiation, obvious use case. There are some tricks to get more clicks in this point. Uh, so, and then after that, the title becomes the bullet points. So bullet points help to convert. Is less needed to optimize for ranking, but it's still important. but still they convert the human behavior also. They convert traffic into sales. So like, yeah, bullet do not rank you, but keep in mind that sales, if they convert sales, you will rank on those keywords. And if those are in the bullets, it means that the client read it and then converted. So yes, they are less important than the title, but also keep in mind that if they help to convert, and also Amazon, if it doesn't know where to position yourself, it's gonna look title and bullet point keywords. So bullet help with SEO, title is more important. So bullet points is about listing optimization. You need to focus more on bullet points about listing optimization. So you have the front load of the keywords and the benefits, and then you explain. This is a good structure to use. Benefits in capital letters, features and white matters. Um, about the bullet length, don't keep it too long. Bullet points can vary. Sometimes you can have 3 bullet points on mobile and then can reach 5 or even more bullet points shown. Yeah, that's a good point. Like most listing underuse bullets by 35 or for 30 or 40%. So keep in mind this is important. Mobile optimization. Mobile optimization is important because if you rank on the right keywords, you want to convert them. Images, for example, you need to have large text. Title, it needs to optimize for mobile. Mobile can see differently than web view. In mobile, you see 3 bullets at the beginning a lot of the times. So it's something to keep in mind. Focus the most important features and keywords on the main bullets. Product description is a low priority, still required, the minimal SEO weight. It's important for regulating complex products. You need to explain maybe some medical, cosmetics, or supplements. Reduce objection, reinforce trust, repeat elements that give bad reviews, for example. If you have the A plus content description as secondary, it can improve conversion, especially if you have the video in the A plus content. Reduces refunds, builds brand authority and brand. It looks more elegant, looks better, looks more professional. Block competitors' ads. That's an interesting thing. So it not ranks directly by keywords, but it converts better, right? 5 to 15% can really convert a lot better. If you have a video explaining the product, it can be very useful. High performance plus structure, you can read it. Is something that you can add if necessary. Backend search term is another interesting topic. You need to put avoid repetition first of all. Repetition are not appreciated from us a lot of the time. Stay within 250 bytes and about the commas. Don't use random keywords. Focus on long tail keywords, also misspelling, alternate phrasing, regional wording. So you can test it based on your product. If you want to know how, there is the free analysis, you can book it. We can do a plan together, or we can do this work for you. And then there is the image strategies that, in my opinion, is the most important for click-through rate, conversion rate. Click-through rate, the most important thing is the main image to optimize click-through rate. Main image has the biggest return. Conversion rate is more about the secondary images. You need to optimize click-through rate, conversion time on the listing. Bad images kill conversion and click-through rate. So important for keywords optimization. Main images, gray zone. So my suggestion is one of the activities that gives more return of investment to our clients. So 100% you need to do it, test different variations, etc. White background, put keywords sometime in the packages and put packages sometime in the main image to give impression of more images. So use illusion to get more clicks. Also check the competition, what is the threshold, because sometimes Amazon allows some stuff that are not technically allowed, but you need to do them to be competitive. That's something that you need to analyze. We have another videos about click-through rate on the channel. Go in the marketing playlist and check it. And then there is to increase the CTR, you need to add feature, visual proofs, also about conversion. Um, Shadows, by shadows we mean elements in the images, depth, 3D rendering. You need to test with Amazon Experiments and Pixel to optimize the main image especially, and then all the other images. Secondary images, we have 15 types of images strategy that we use. You need to have lifestyle context, human interaction, um, clarity of the sizes. You need to have text, pinpoint the benefits, all the features. There is another video that we created about images. We will create more videos about that. The point is optimize for images if you want to optimize the listing. And the keyword optimization is based also on the conversion of secondary images. Is very, very important, especially in Europe with different language. You need to do a lot of work with secondary images. So reviews convert better. Reviews are seen when a client click on the first page, and client read the reviews. Reviews optimize for SEO, so you need keywords in the reviews section too, and in Q&A section. So as you can see, you need to optimize everything, but the point is have the right keyword, the best keyword, categorize accordingly with AI, position them, distribute them around the listing in the best way possible based on the rule that I told you. And after that, check the ranking and indexing and make sure that everything is correct. I use the PPC to fix some indexing, for example, to start up indexing, but then you need to optimize the listing because Amazon PPC, for example, brings traffic, but you need to convert traffic. So you need to be 100% optimized. So negative reviews, you need to prevent them in the listing optimization. You understand the behavior also by the keywords. So different keywords have different desire intent. And based on that, you can also avoid negative keywords. Sometimes keywords communicate some quality requirements, and negative keywords come if you ignore those keywords. Video is something you need to add. Higher conversion, higher explanation, lower bad reviews, increase the conversion, appears on competitors' listing also, be trust, use text in the videos, focus on problem solution features, make it engaging, fast, 2 seconds per slide if you want to make it cheap, or a full video or user-generated content, the video style. And you need to add brand credibility. You can also add the medical or doctoral safety. You can communicate them with some strategies that we don't have space to communicate it here. Defensive SEO, visibility control. So you can run ads to optimize for conversion and avoid the clients steal your traffic and ruin your conversion. And the last point, one of the last points I want to talk about is about future proofing. So we're talking about the 2026 strategy that we will use. Every 3 months, we update the strategy for our agency and coaching clients. So watch this video, keep watching, watch our channel to see updates, right? And keep in mind, focus on the evergreen stuff that I told you about. The best keywords, priority of the keyword, prioritize them, distribute them correctly in the listing, and optimize click-through rate and conversion rate. That's the most important stuff that I want you to learn from this video. These will be going on for 26, 27, 28. And what other? Yeah, so to conclude this video, Amazon wants you to convert well, to sell a lot, make a lot of revenue per click, satisfies customer. So LTV needs to be optimized how many times the client rebuy your product. If you optimize all this stuff, the conversion, the click-through rate are optimized. If the click-through rate and conversion rate are optimized, you're gonna rank on the keywords that brought you traffic. So if you don't work on this stuff, no SEO optimization, no keyword can save you. So I repeat you again because it's something very important. Define the right keywords. Do it in a scalable way with AI categorization. After you do that work, take the keywords, distribute them in the listing, give the priority, distribute them correctly, improve the click-through rate, so main image, title, coupon, pricing, optimize the conversion rate, and after you do this stuff, you will get rank on those keywords. And then everything comes after. Use PPC to push more, use discounts to push more, use promotion to push more, use Vine to get more reviews. You push everything, more traffic, external traffic, etc. But the SEO and listing optimization needs to be optimized. That's the starting point. So I know it's very complex. If you want to learn more about the full marketing process, go on our channel. There is a full playlist about the marketing process that we use. It's high level stuff, very complex, but very high level. If you don't understand what we are selling, what we are talking about, if you want to learn it directly, if you want us to check directly your product and situation and store and learn the best strategies. Also, if you're a freelancer or an agency, you want to learn our strategies, there is the on our channel, you can book a call with me directly to get a free plan to work with us directly. Um, and that's all. If you want free help, get that free analysis. It's very fast and you can get result 10 times faster. So that's all from me. It was amazing to have you on this video. See you in the next video.